Hello everyone. I have sort of a haul. I had to be out to do a bunch of shopping for my mom, and so I stopped at the Dollar Tree, which was close to the one Walmart. That's one of the problems I have right now for mom. I have to go more than one place, do 2 or 3 things, and walking into Dollar Tree just is one of those little treats I give myself for spending a whole day shopping. Believe it or not, I don't like to shop very much, but I also needed, I had these two, let me see if I can get them. I had these 2 leaf stickers from Dollar Tree, and I used them in my cardboard book, and I used them all up, every last one of them, and I had a few pages I still needed to finish, so I needed a few more, and I was hoping that I could get another sheet or 2. Well, one of the things I mentioned when I was working with these the other day is that very often when Dollar Tree comes out with something, they come out with 4 options in what they are. So I went to get another sheet and I found all 4 options. I was real surprised that I was able to get all 4. So these are the other 2. Let me see. I'm sorry about the glare, but I don't want to pull them all out. It's a pain. These are the other 2 sets that they have. So I just wanted to show them to you because I've shown them to you before. I just love the leaves, and they're 3-dimensional. They have sticky things under them. For the cover of my book, I did pull all the sticky things off and glued them on flat on the cover, but I used them 3-dimensionally in the book, and I really liked them. I thought they were really a lot of fun, and these are really pretty. If you wanted to vintage them up a little bit of ink on the edges of them would do that. They are not real heavy or anything as far as the cardboard goes, but they're really nice. And of course, you know, that put me in the craft aisle, so I did find these. I thought they were really pretty. The others that I think are supposed to go along with these were brighter colors and not something that really interested me, so I only bought the set of yellow ones. It was just funny because I'm not really into yellow very often, but this particular flower was so pretty that I thought they kind of look like sunflowers, but I don't think that's what they are. So I got those. Then they had a whole bunch of these back again. Let me just hit. And I had seen these hearts when I was in with my sister the other day. Both sets of these hearts. And I didn't think I had any hearts in my stash of stuff that we got back in the fall, and I didn't buy them because I thought, okay, you know, I'm sure I've got those, and come to find out I did not have them. However, when I was in the store, I thought I didn't have this leaf set, and I did have that leaf set. So I got another set of leaves, which is not a big deal because leaves are real easy to use. And they had the paper packs back, and this one had this beautiful coppery gold piece in it. It's got some really pretty earthy colors in it. And I just decided I wanted to go ahead and get this one. Like I said, it's got some gorgeous earthy colors in it. And the other packs that I got had a lot of pink and stuff in them. We used one of these to make a journal. Just out of this $1 paper pack, we made a journal, and I will try to find that video and link it right up there. Let me put a note to myself. And I'll try to link to that journal. It was a lot of fun to take this paper pack and make a journal for $1. It was a lot of fun. Somebody had mentioned these feathers, the gold and silver feathers. And I'm not really into the gold and silver, but I'm thinking maybe some alcohol ink on them might be a lot of fun. So I'm going to try that and see what happens and let you know. I may do a video while I do it just to see if it's going to work, because I think that a little bit of alcohol ink on some of these might be just really, really pretty. So then they had these new brushes. I haven't seen these brushes before. Now these look like they're kids brushes. They're just called chunky brushes. They've had chunky brushes in the past, but they had more of a natural looking bristle. And I didn't think that they would be good for much of anything. But I wanted to get, I kind of like these. They might be really nice for stenciling. And that's what I was thinking. They're cut really flat. I don't think painting with them is going to work that way, but I'm thinking stenciling, they might work really very nicely for stenciling. And there was 3 in the package for $1, so I thought I would try those. And I found this. I have no idea if it's going to work or not. Quite frankly, I have no intention of painting a bottle. It is, the type of paint that's in it is kind of transparent. They only had the one color, or believe me, I would not have gotten this particular color, but I am thinking about painting like a transparency to use in a journal as a window kind of thing. So these are always in the kids section. These, the Pom Pom Maker and this, it was in the kids section. So I'm going to try this out, but I'm not going to do it on a bottle. I'm going to do it on some kind of plastic, like old transparencies or plastic bag or something like that. So that was my plan for that. They had these again, and I always love these. These are the ones, they just have a snap, but they have fabric. So I got 2 or 3 of those. These work really well to put projects in. But then they had this, and it's new, and it is super, super deep. It's like 2.5, 3 inches. I'd say it's 3 inches. It's as wide as my hand. So it's just a document folder. It's just, but I'm thinking, and they have little plastic bands. There again, I'm thinking this might be better to hold some projects that these smaller files are, you know, you can't put a stamp set into this. So say I want to put a stamp set together with something else, to get my project ready, or like when I'm going to go do this and I want to put all the things together in one place to gather them before I sit down to video, I thought that might be a real good thing to try. They're just showing up. There's something new. So I just thought you might want to take a look at that. Okay, let's see where we got to put this stuff. Okay, then I had to do some Walmart shopping, so I got a few things at Walmart, and I needed paint. I needed some very specific colors of paint. I mean, you wouldn't think as much paint as I have, but I did not have these colors, and sometimes on the jelly plate, it does not let you, the colors don't blend as easily for me. It's easier for me to have and these were 50 cents a piece, so, you know, I was easier to buy. I was out of turquoises. I'm real low on purple and pink, so I got 4 different colors of turquoise. This one's kind of more seafoam than turquoise, which is fine because those are colors I use a lot. I use these G2s, but they're 05s. I guess I didn't use my coupon. I thought I had used my coupon. They're real fine. That says they're extra fine. I use these to draw with, to sketch with. I use them to write with. I really like this pen. They last a long time, but I've used up 2 or 3 of them here recently. So I just got myself a package of those. I come around the corner from getting the paint, and they had fat quarters, which they weren't bad. They were $1.47, I think. That you do need to watch because they were not all 100% cotton, but they had them sort of categorized. This was a summer one, and I just loved the leaves. There's something where you could cut it out. I have an idea for this already on how I'm going to use it. But for $1.47, that's a pretty good price on a fat quarter. That's 100% cotton. That's not the most high-end quilting cotton, but it's a pretty nice feel to it. So I got that. And I already told a bunch of people about these when I was live. These were in the big cardboard bins that they put sort of in the middle of the big aisles kind of thing, and they're just bins of stuff. And they're erasers. They're Pen Plus Gear erasers, and the thing of it is they were 20 cents a piece. Now, I didn't need a bunch of erasers for Carve December because I have gathered over time. So I personally didn't need them, but I wanted to be able to show them to you. And at 20 cents a piece, this is cheaper than Dollar Tree erasers. Plus, these are really thick. They're a ½ inch thick. So they're good size to make stamps with. And these are pretty stiff erasers, but I carved some like this, you know, in last December, and I didn't have any problems with it. So I grabbed a couple of those so that I could show them to you because, like I said, at 20 cents a piece, it makes them cheaper than the Dollar Tree. And then this was another item on my list of things to get. For some unknown reason, I did not have a giant crochet hook. I have all kinds of sizes, but I didn't have a giant one, and I have a project I want to work on using scrap yarn and 2 yarns at a time, and I needed a giant crochet hook. So I'm hoping this one's big enough because they had one size bigger, but it looked too big. So, you know, you never know. And when you're doing a project that's kind of a winging it project, you don't know. And I'm pretty good at guessing, but that's what I got. Anyways, guys, let me read you a quote from our 1001 Ways to Creativity and get off of here because I know you guys have other things to do. It was just a little shopping trip that I wanted you to see everything. Creativity is infinite, and the creative hunger insatiable. Don't be surprised then if you do not feel satisfied with the work you create. Use your dissatisfaction as the motivation to do better next time. Okay. Anyways, guys, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.